This is my first horror film, so the special effects here is great. The guy's head getting blown off, the needles in the arm, the burning in the oven. The effects are great, and it's interesting. You know, I just enjoy the whole scenario of it.
I know it was important to Darren and the producers to have better gags and to have better props, and just to say, well, you know, look what we've delivered this time.
These two guys are the remains of Zepp and Adam from the first Saw.
Arden doesn't want us to cut through our chains.
The foot that was left in the corner. So we were lucky enough that somebody let us use them. They were from a different movie. They were doing reshoots. That's the same people. Greg Nicotero actually supplied us with all of the blood for the movie and these two bodies, and big thank you to him. The actual insert is just up the head, but we put it on a body because she actually comes in and sticks her foot behind the neck.
I can't hold it.
So this here will have the actual real bat stuck in it with gunk and stuff, and she can retract it. We have the baseball bat rig over here, and this was the harness that fit on his back underneath the clothing. And we have a balsa wood bat over here with rubber nails. And the balsa wood is to keep this extremely light because it had to fit on this rig over here. And we slipped this on, and we actually, put your head forward a little bit, Damon. We actually adjusted it to his head. Okay, put your head back. And on the day, for the reveal, it was him with some blood on it, and the wardrobe would cover this.
When you read the scene and it describes a bat with nails sticking out of it, that can go in many different ways, and everybody has a different vision of that. So we had to nail David Hackle down on the actual design of it, so everybody knew that we were all on the same page. It's a hard wood. When you start driving nails into them, they'll just split. And then during the tests on the bat, we just realized that every time we hit it onto wood or onto a test piece of balsa wood, the nails would just pop out of it. We started with the standard bat. This is actually a foam version that we had made. This is what the actors used for all their rehearsals so they could get used to swinging it. We called it the stunt bat. Then from that, we moved on to the stunt bat with nails. So this is a completely foam version. When the actors would walk around with it, it just didn't look like it had the weight to it. So we had to go to this version here, which is a real wooden bat with the rubber nails added into it. And as you can see, this one was used for one of the gags. This is the one Frankie carried most of the time. So when he was carrying it and walking around with it, if it just actually clipped him, it wouldn't actually rip his skin off.
And pull it out. When they want to get choked down.
Then we go to the actual wooden bat with the real nails. This is what we used just for mainly stunts. So we actually cracked about 2 or 3 bats before we got it right. And these are, I guess, about 5 of the 14 that we had built.
I'm a tough guy, I guess, and so I often play these types of roles now because I'm severely limited as an actor.
Gus getting shot in the eye, that was a little prosthetic. This is Xavier's neck piece when he gets his neck slashed. And we used one of these, put the rip in it, put a blood bladder underneath it and let it bleed. Puzzle piece. We have a bigger piece here, which is a silicone wraparound appliance. And it'll be a blood bladder underneath.
You know, there's a funny story of James being here the other day, and the puppet is now mechanical. When he was here, when he saw one, we used a fishing line. So he was seen muttering as he walked off the set that Darren Bousman gets a mechanical one, while he had to use goddamn fishing line.
So, his mouth and his eyes.
I love you too.